Whether you know him as private investigator Sullivan Magnum IV from Magnum P.I. or Dr. Richard Burke from Friends, there's no way Tom Selleck has escaped your notice. The 77-year-old actor's been credited for his physical wellness multiple times over the past decade or so, and if you've ever wondered about how Selleck manages to stay fit despite his age, wonder no more. Here are Tom Selleck's secrets to staying active at 77. First things first, what's his fitness routine? You've got to assume that a man possessing the kinds of acting credits and the stature he does would have an iron-tight fitness routine. Selleck, who's been acting since the 60s, eventually got his breakout role in Magnum P.I. in 1980, for which he received about 5 whole Emmy Award nominations for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. And despite what the world may think, in an interview with GQ magazine, Tom Selleck complained that, unfortunately enough, his body would let him down occasionally during shooting. He was referring to the stunt scenes, etc. He explained that he spent a lot of time just sitting around in between takes and then would immediately get up and do something especially athletic, say tackling a bad guy or maybe sliding across the floor. In any case, he concluded by saying that he finally realized his problem. It was that he wasn't doing an appropriate warm-up before his scenes, which would cause these aches and pains. Eventually, when he made his way back to TV after quitting Magnum P.I., people fell in love with him on Friends as Monica's older beau. And now that he's 77 and still in pretty damn impressive shape, he's crediting that to a few activities he strongly believes in. Now, you may be wondering what these activities are. Well, there's his 65-acre California ranch, of course. Selleck's primary fitness secret is a whole ranch. Yep, you see, who needs treadmills or hiking when you can purchase your very own 65-acre ranch to tend to? The actor revealed that his ranch also has a fully functional avocado farm and often has enough chores to keep him busy should he wish so. And he's apparently gleefully attached to the place, telling GQ that he doesn't enjoy going to the gym, but at his ranch, he doesn't mind staying active at all. He does a lot of the grunt work there, like clearing brushes and planting trees. He even bragged that it has about 100 oak trees he planted, amongst the thousands he's also planted himself. It's all connected too, since he purchased that very ranch in 1988 after he quit his breakout role. He said that fame had gotten too much for him, and he needed a timeout, a break. In 2014, Tom explained that being famous is just not something you can accurately imagine until you've actually lived it. He even thought that he wasn't cut out for acting, which, can you imagine a world without Tom Selleck as an actor? In an interview with People magazine, he revealed that it was his relationships with his California ranch that kept him sane, which he uses as a retreat more often than not. On to the secret of him aging like fine wine. Nowadays, we see celebrities chase youth in a manner that is both sad and kind of cringe, to be honest. And in a world where your youth guarantees your level of success and your marketability is reliant on just how relatable you appear to be to younger audiences, Selleck shows us what it's like to embrace your true age. In doing so, he's achieved the very rarely bestowed Hollywood honor of being deemed someone who's aged gracefully. He revealed in a GQ interview that what's kept him youthful all these years is playing minor competitive sports like beach volleyball. He claimed that sports like very competitive softball and baseball are the reason for him coming across as youthful in a sophisticated way. He even said that though he never liked golf as a sport, he would diligently play only so he could get to see his dad. Now, why does he not like dyeing his hair? Another thing Selleck seems very much against is the concept of dyeing his hair, and it's such a common thing that would probably just gloss over, but he said that he was sick of people assuming that he dyes his hair, or just asking him to dye his hair. "This is it, man," he said, following it up with the fact that he has gray hair on his head. At his age, he said, turning gray could even be considered a blessing, as it softens all the other horrible things it does to you, but it is what it is. We don't know about you, but this sounds like a pretty damn healthy way of looking at age, and the industry would do well to accept this way. Being young in his soul. Nothing preserves the glow of youth like being able to help someone in need. Having the physical and mental ability to be kind and to choose altruism, it's something that has a way of keeping your youth alive, no matter how old you are. Sure, Selleck is a heck of a talented actor. That's one of his more appreciated, amazing qualities. But did you know that he's kind through and through? When the world was finally starting to seem normal again after the restrictions around the coronavirus pandemic started loosening, the actor even took part in the 2020 Tip Challenge at Elios restaurant in New York City. This was reported by People magazine. Apparently, he left a generous tip for the staff. And when we say generous, we mean a staggering $2,020, along with a note that read, "For Elios, I am honoring my friend Donnie Wahlberg's tip challenge with my sincere hope for a better 2020. Thank you all." There was a response to his kind act. Wahlberg, who is Selleck's co-star in the show Blue Blood, openly credited the actor for his kind gesture. He tweeted that he found out that his TV dad, Tom Selleck, had generously accepted the #2020 tip challenge at Elios Upper East Side. aside. Wahlberg added a courteous, "Love you, Dad," and claimed that although he didn't start the challenge, he was proud to be a part of it, then thanked everyone who gave even the smallest amount extra that year. But that's not all, though. There's another thing that Tom Selleck graciously takes part in that he believes can actually slow aging. Can you guess what it might be? If you guessed being charitable and compassionate, you'd be right. Finally, the last secret to Tom Selleck's happy and healthy life at the fun age of 77 years old is not living on his land while he enjoys the weather of the days passing him by or keeping busy with unnecessary chores. No, it's not even the fact that he's a globally beloved actor with a memorable legacy behind him. Nope, Tom Selleck genuinely believes that showing any kind of kindness to another individual has a positive outcome. He believes that by performing a kind act, you're not just helping someone feel important and cared for, you're also helping yourself be more healthy. Did you know that research has proven that being charitable and compassionate on a regular basis can actually lower the intensity at which you age? And that's what Selleck aspires to live by through his support for countless charities. Now, in other related news, Tom Selleck really isn't the only individual past the age of 70 renowned for appearing youthful and active. Nope, you also have Sir Paul McCartney, a legendary singer in his own right. If you've ever been lucky enough to catch one of his shows, you'd know that even at the ripe age of 80, he gives a show worthy of being talked about for months on end, if not years. Even after a career of 65 years, McCartney manages to deliver the kind of energy a man much younger than him might have trouble summoning. The secret to appearing young is meditation for Sir Paul. And what's the secret to his health and activeness at his age? Well, yoga and meditation, apparently. Sir Paul McCartney has claimed that he considers meditation to be a lifelong gift. And meditation itself is a very popular tool many people use to stay grounded and focused on what's truly important, instead of getting swept away. In a blog post about this subject, he even said that he thought it was always very good to get a sort of still moment in one's day. He said that whenever he had a chance in a busy schedule, he'd meditate if he was not rushing out the door with some crazy stuff to do. And he's got a group called the Yoga Boys. Oh, and Sir Paul doesn't do all this alone. No, sir. Did you know that he actually has a yoga group called the Yoga Boys? Yep, a bunch of his pals regularly perform yoga together with him. And wouldn't you know it, Alec freaking Baldwin is one of those yoga boys. Yet we're stuck with the laziest friends. And that's all for this video. What do you think about Tom Selleck's secrets to staying young? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to leave a like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications by pressing the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.